Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my beach house room. I'm Berns. I am your Dr. Morse certified detox specialist, and I am here to help you with whatever you need as you figure out your way back to your optimal health and vitality as you tap into this process called detoxification. And today we are bouncing. Good morning, Dottie. Don't go under. No, don't go under the rebounder. Oh, you are so warm. She is so warm. She was just behind the cabinet over there, and there is a heater, and she found a snuggly spot right behind the heater, right behind the cabinet, and right in front of the heater. You are warm. Oh my goodness, you found a new sleeping spot. Hey? Good morning, everybody. Come on in, say good morning. I got to give my wee kitty a little snuggle, or else she's going to be crying for her morning snuggle. Hi, baby. How are you? Did you have a good sleep? Are you ready to talk about pooping? Are you ready to talk about poop? We're going to be talking about poop today. Are you ready? Are you ready? Talia is here. Good morning, Talia. How's Miss Aubrey doing? If you're watching, hello, Aubrey. So good to see you here. Karen is here. Good morning, Karen. You guys keep bouncing for a bit, okay? Let me snuggle with my girl. Sweet Dottie. She sure is. She sure is. A sweet girl. Good morning, Sheila. I love your shirt. Thank you. Good morning, Rockstar. How are you? Okay, ready to go now? All right, wait. You're stuck in my shirt, girl. You're stuck in my shirt. Okay, there you go. Oops, I'm undressing myself here. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Are you good? Did you all have a good sleep? Man, it's a good morning. It is a good morning. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Okay, let's get our bounce on. Let's get our bouncing on. We are bouncing. So I wanted to talk about poop. Yes. It is such an important thing to have your bowels going, to have your bowels moving, because our bowels, as well as our kidneys, much like our kidneys, are the exit point, one of the main exit points for the toxins and the built up acidosis. And the draining of the lymphatic system does not just happen through the kidneys, it also happens through the bowels. Yeah, so as a little girl, and for I think a lot of my adult life, I didn't even really realize it. I've been constipated off and on pretty much my entire life. As an adult, it wasn't that bad. I would have a bowel movement maybe once every other day, and I thought, oh, okay, didn't have a bowel movement today, I'll go tomorrow, no worries. And I never really gave much thought to it. But now that I do what I do here in helping so many of you guys, personal one-on-one clients, as well as the group coaching that we do here, what I really notice is that we, on a large scale, are usually constipated. When we start this juicing protocol, we start opening up the bowels, we start opening up the lymphatic system for the kidneys. Oh my gosh, my kidney filtration has been on another level. On another level, you guys, since starting this 30 days of Heal Alti. I don't know if you have found a difference in your bowel movements or your urine filtration. Drop a comment in the comment description and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yep, sleep score back to the high 80s, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Too bad the temperature outside doesn't match. Amen to that, sister. Amen to that. Oh my God, I cannot wait until summer. I cannot wait until spring breaks, because we are gonna start our planting our beautiful raised vegetable gardens. So I cannot wait for that. Oh, good morning. Miss Aubrey is still asleep. Aw, sweet. Sweet. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Made my Heal All tea this morning. First morning with no coffee. Go, Crystal. Go, Crystal. Let us know how it goes. You're going to do fine, baby. Now, you might have a little bit of a drop in energy, and you might have a little headache or two over the next week or so by doing that. But that is just because you're clearing out all of that, addiction to the caffeine. I'm telling you, it is going to be amazing when you come out of that. But I really think that the Heal All tea is going to help you with all of that, brain fog and adrenal stuff that you're going to typically feel when you give up coffee. But good for you. I'm so proud of you. You can do this. You can do this. You can do it. Jennifer says, hey, Karen. How you doing, Miss Jennifer? Good morning. So good to see you all. Oh my goodness, that is amazing about your sleep score. Look at that, how having some of that dirty cooked food, look at how that can change instantly how your body performs and how you sleep. So that is a really good point of clarification. I bet you money, Sheila. Sheila, I bet you money. Next time you have an opportunity to eat that stuff, you're going to choose differently. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not willing to risk my quality of sleep tonight for a bite of potato salad or a bite of all of that other stuff. So good for you. Hey everyone, lovely Berns. Hello, good morning, darling. Good morning. Good morning, Kristen. How's everybody doing today? So great to see our regulars. It's so great to welcome our new members of the class. So if you are brand new, please make sure to drop in and say, hey, how's it going? I'm new here. Even if you've been here for a while, but you haven't commented, pop in and say hello in your first comment. That would be great. We would love to welcome you. I couldn't get all the Heal All tea. Couldn't get the Heal All tea, so I bought the ingredients I could find, mix the ones I have. I'm still getting benefits. Absolutely. Just because you don't have all of the ingredients doesn't mean that you're not going to get excellent benefits, right? Eczema is slightly better. Great bowel movement as soon as I wake up. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, baby. You want to move your bowels. You're going to have a pee in the morning as soon as you wake up. It's very common on this protocol, drinking the juices, drinking the Heal All tea, supporting our body with herbs that are meant to support and love on our body. It is going to change your bowel health. It is going to change your kidney filtration. I swear, disclaimer, I have not been peeing in a jar lately. I just know that my body is filtering, so I'm not in that place where I need to check all the time. But I swear to God, every morning after I pee, I look in the bowl and I'm like, should have caught that in a jar. What am I doing? Because the whole entire bowl is all cloudy, like thick, cloudy from the urine. And I'm like, that is insane. So this Heal All tea protocol that we have been doing, and in case you guys do not know what we're doing with the Heal All tea, we are drinking Dr. Morse's Heal All tea every day, and we're looking and seeing how does that affect our bodies? How does that clean out our system? How does it affect our digestion? How does it affect other conditions within the body? These herbs are so powerful, aren't they? They are so powerful, so powerful. The tea tastes really good as well. Dali loves it. In fact, he said that yesterday, again, was another day where pretty much all he had to drink was his Heal All tea that he took to work in his big thermoses. He makes a big, huge batch of Heal All tea, and that was pretty much all that he had to drink. So, this is something that is so powerful. It structures our water beautifully. It has the awareness and the consciousness of the herbs in there. And did you know that most pharmaceutical medications are from plant material? For the most part, that's where they derive them. But when they take an isolate of a plant or an herb and they leave out all of the other beautiful enzymes and they process the heck out of it, it renders it pretty much harmful. There are a lot of harmful side effects when you isolate components and constituents in these herbs. So when we drink these herbs in the natural tea form, We get all of the enzymes of the plant. We get all of the consciousness and the awareness in the plant. And these herbs they're like heat-seeking missiles, you know? They know exactly where to go in your body, specific to you, to heal and support, love upon those cells, and get those cells back into proper functioning. And it is really incredible to see how many of us are using this Heal All Tea now more consistently as a community, as a group. Some of us are having the Heal All Tea directly from Dr. Morris's office. Some of us are making our own Heal All Tea using herbs that we can go and find locally to us at an apothecary, an herbal store, online. And we are mixing up our tea. That's what I did in class with you guys, oh gosh, a couple weeks ago now. Go check out Detox 103. It's in our masterclass playlist. We've been making this tea and we've been healing our bodies, baby. We've been healing our bodies. Constipation is one of the things that a lot of us have been healing with this. Not just with the juice protocol, but now adding in some of these beautiful supportive herbs. And I'm so excited for you. Eczema, slightly better. If your eczema is slightly better, this is working. Keep going, baby. So excited for you, Jennifer. It feels good to get back on track, eh? Doesn't it? Sometimes we get off in the weeds a little bit. We lose our focus. We don't stay centered on the goal because, you know, life. And when we come back to it, it feels really good. It feels like home again, doesn't it? It's so cool. So cool. Karen says, good morning, Jen. Just got out of the sauna. Oh, nice. I really should get a sauna. Where can I put a sauna? Could I tuck a sauna into this room somewhere? I don't know. I'm out of room. Every room is busy. My mom is listening. Her name is Judy. Hi, Judy. Oh my goodness, Judy, here's to you, babe. Wait. Judy is in the house. Judy, how is it going, babe? Are you enjoying all of the delicious things that Kristen is making for you and all of the beautiful family time that you guys get to have? Cheers to you, my lovely. Cheers to you. We're so glad that you are here. I'm drinking, Judy, I'm drinking grapefruit juice and pineapple juice that I cut up yesterday in class. And then after class is when I juiced it. And it is so delicious. What are you drinking? What are you drinking today, Judy? Man, I'm telling you, there is nothing better for me than beautiful citrus in the morning first thing. It wakes up my system. It gets my bowels moving, baby. It gets my bowels going. And it just fills me with so much energy. So I hope that you're enjoying this beautiful stuff that Kristen, your beautiful daughter, is making for you. And I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. Everybody give Judy a big, juicy detox. Welcome. So happy to have you, babe. Yay, Judy in the house. Judy in the house. I'm so happy. Absolutely. It was crazy how instantly and negatively the crap foods affected me. So that is something that we don't pay attention to when we are on a really, standard American diet, a sad diet indeed. When we're eating the standard American stuff, so all of the meat, and at first this might sound a little crazy to some of you, but because we're so conditioned to believe that these things are good for us and that, people can make it taste so good. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, the food can taste so good sometimes, right? Right? And we think, well, what are my alternatives? What are my alternatives? And I'm not going to eat all that stuff that you say I can't have anymore. I'm not doing that juice thing. Ugh, that's gross. Well, okay, enjoy your suffering. But for those of us who are done enjoying our suffering and who are wanting to not suffer anymore, transitioning away from that standard American diet into a beautiful, raw, living protocol, a beautiful, vibrant, living, electric protocol of food, true food that is meant to supply us with all of the energy, all of the nutrients that we came here to experience. If you're ready to do that, oh my goodness, you're going to give up the suffering. You're going to leave behind the suffering that you have become accustomed to. to think that this is normal, you know? And when you do that, and then you go back to eating some of that other standard American food again, then you realize, oh, okay, right. This is how I used to feel before, right? Oh my goodness, Dottie is tearing up an envelope that's sitting on the couch over there. This girl, though. This girl. Welcome, Judy and Kristen. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Amy. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Jennifer says, good morning, Amy. Jennifer asks, if we take the Heal All Tea consistently, won't it stop working as effectively? Should we do for a month off and on? No, actually, the herbs are, you're talking about the full spectrum benefit of herbs that are meant to soothe our body and meant to heal our body. I mean, if you want to mix it up, yeah, there are other blends of the Heal All Tea, and we'll be getting into some of those blends and mixing it up. But honestly, it's not like as if these are isolates of these plant materials. These are the complex, full, bountiful. See what I did there? You see what I did there? These are the full, bountiful benefits of the herbs that you get in its full dynamic range. So it's not like you're taking a pharmaceutical medication and your body gets used to it in that sense. You know what I mean? These herbs are something that you also don't have to take long term if you don't want to. They're meant to heal and soothe and support our body as our body regenerates itself. So you don't actually have to always take it, but you can always take it because they are completely safe and gentle for your body. There are very few herbs that are actually so strong that they become toxic or dangerous. And in general, apothecaries and herbal supply stores don't even carry those. They're not even in the mainstream use. You know what I mean? So you can definitely take the Heal All Tea and all of Dr. Morse's herbs with confidence and know that you're not going to need to take a break from it. So no, you don't need to. Oh, hey, Cara Jo. So I have a question about the GI Renew 2 and the GI Broom. I used to go 1 to 2 times a day, and lately about 3 times, but it has not been that productive, small and round. I had read that GI Renew and Broom can constipate you, so should I start taking the GI Broom now? Well, I don't know where you heard that the GI Broom can constipate you. I know that the GI Broom, so the GI Renew, first of all, the GI Broom isn't going to constipate you. It's got everything in there to facilitate smooth cleaning out, dynamic cellular clean out of your intestines, and it should not constipate you. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. Between the psyllium, the slippery elm, the marshmallow root, all of the stuff that are in there, the cascara sagrada. If you take the cascara sagrada, which I was looking for my bottle of, and I don't know where I put it, but the cascara sagrada is an herb that is so gentle and yet powerful. It's like an electric broom, literally, for your intestines. So if you're taking if you're taking the GI Broom, that's not going to constipate you. That is, you had read that somewhere. Don't know where you read that. I would say that is false. If you are taking the GI Renew, let's say you're taking the GI Renew 0, that is for somebody who is moving, who is having all like really bad diarrhea, like a lot. So that is for somebody who, you might need to slow it down, baby. Slow it down, baby. Like Human Touch, the Spice Girl song. It always pops in my head when I think slow it down, baby. If you are on the GI Renew number 5, that is for that's called a strong mover. And that is for if you don't have a bowel movement for weeks on end, or like a week to 2 weeks on end. So they're graded for different conditions that you might have. I would say to definitely continue to take the GI Renew and the GI Broom, babe. If you're moving 1 to 2 times a day, and lately it's about 3 times, I would say that I would be taking, and you're taking the GI Renew 2, I would say finish off the GI Renew 2. You can continue to take that if you want. The GI Renew 3 might even work just to get those bowels moving just a little bit more. I have like 4 to 5 bowel movements a day. They're not, they're like full clean out bowel movements too. They're not accompanied by any cramping or any sense of diarrhea. It's not diarrhea at all, as a matter of fact. They're good, hydrated, but solid at the same time, if you know what I mean. So it's almost like they come out like a solid form, but then they're easily dispersed. Like when I flush it, everything just dissipates. Like it just mixes up right away, if you know what I mean. Sorry if you think this is a little bit gross, but listen, people, truth. We need to talk about our bowel movements, our urine filtration, because that is how we know how healthy our body is. And if you have apprehensions about talking about poop, you need to get over that. You know what I mean? We need to get comfortable recognizing when and what when we're having bowel movements, if we're constipated. And technically speaking, one bowel movement a day is constipated. If you're only eating once a day, that's a different story. If you're eating, you should have at least the number of bowel movements for at least the number of times that you're eating. Even if you're on a juice fast, and especially if you're on a juice fast, you're going to see that you're going to have a lot of bowel movements. You need to expect that, and you want to encourage that, and you want to get comfortable with that, because that is how your body cleans out. Our bowels are compacted and stuck with so much mucoid plaque from all the dairy that we've eaten, all of the glue that we've eaten. Yes, glue. Well, I don't eat glue, Berns. What are you talking about? Well, all of that bread, all of the gluten that you've eaten over the course of your life has glued down a lot of that mucus, a lot of that gunk, and it is stuck inside of us. It causes constipation. It causes us not to move our bowels enough times a day. And I know that some of you are out here and you're experiencing constipation on a pretty radical level. Like some of you are not going to the bathroom for weeks at a time sometimes. When you see that happening, even if you don't go to the bathroom, but once or twice a week, that's some serious business, you guys, because where is that food that you are eating? Where is that going? If it's not coming out of you, it's staying inside of you. And it is causing a huge toxicity problem in the body, in the bowels. So Dr. Moore says this all the time. He says that if you are going to try to clean up your body, to heal yourself, you must first work on your elimination. It's the last process in the digestion, absorption, utilization, elimination cycle. It's the last process of our fuel going in and our waste matter coming out. But if you want to clean up your utilization, if you want to utilize the nutrients that are going in, you have to make sure that your elimination is on point first. You got to get your bowels moving. You got to get your urine filtering. If you want to have proper absorption in the small intestines, you got to clean out. You got to get your bowels moving. You got to get your kidneys moving. If you want to clean up your digestive issues, if you have any digestive issues, you want to get your bowels moving. You want to get your urine moving. So filtering. So don't for a second think that I'm just going to be like, if you got to go to the bathroom. It's like, I'm going to talk about it because you guys, we all need to know about it. So the GI broom is not going to constipate you. Wherever you read that, you read false information. I'm just here to tell you that. The GI Renew is going to help you. The GI Broom is going to help you. Keep going with this, Cara. Keep drinking your juice. And are you drinking the Heal All Tea? I highly recommend getting that Heal All Tea into you because not like small bowel movements, you're constipated a little bit with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you put a portable sauna right outside the back door. Just keep a little path cleared. Oh, that would really mess with my head, but okay, that is an option. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, everyone, says Nancy. I love you. I love you too, Nancy. How was work last night? How did work go? And what juice did you end up drinking? What juice did you end up choosing? You were asking yesterday, what kind of juice should I start drinking? Should I start with any fruit juice? So if you're brand new to this, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations if you're brand new, like Nancy is. If you're brand new to this and you're wondering, what do I start with? What do I have to start my juice cleanse and to start this process of, you know, healing my body? Whatever fruit that you love the most. What do you love? What do you love? Being aware that the more citrusy juices, like the lemon juice, the lime juice, the orange juice, grapefruit, those are going to pull the most on your body. So you might want to start with something a little bit more gentle and see how your body does with it, see how you feel. But I'm so glad that you are here, babe. So glad that you are here. I've been chewing a lot of food lately, about 50% raw and 64 ounces of orange juice, grapefruit, lemon, lime, mandarin, citrus. Okay, that's really good. So maybe you want to cut down on the 50% cooked, right? If you say I've been chewing a lot of food lately, about 50%, you mean 50% of your intake is chewing food and it is raw? Or do you mean that you're having 50% raw, 50% cooked, as well as 64 ounces of orange juice, of citrus juice? That citrus juice is amazing. So 64 ounces is 2 liters. So that is a really good amount. If you're having chewing food, just make sure that you're chewing a lot of beautiful juicy fruits, a lot of beautiful vegetables. That will also help your bowels for sure. But add in that Heal All Tea and keep taking the GI Renew and the GI Broom. It's going to help you. This takes a little while too, okay, guys? So don't be disheartened. Don't be discouraged if you're finding that it's taking a little while to get your kidneys going. If it's taking a little while to get your bowels moving, it will happen, but you just have to stay consistent with it. You just have to stay consistent with it. I know one of my clients in the last fall, she had horrible IBS and constipation. So it was either running to the bathroom 3 seconds after eating, and it was always after eating an offending food, air quotes, not food, but she thought it was food, like meat or pasta or cooked food or dairy or all the garbage that we think is food. Or it was constipated for weeks on end. She wouldn't go. Weeks on end. And this is a beautiful, dear soul who is very malabsorbed, super, super, super lean, a little bit on the underweight side, and it took her about a week and a half to start getting her bowels to move. And of course, she stopped doing the program, and I don't know how her bowels are now, but I can tell you how her bowels are now. It's back to the same. It's back to the same thing. So a really good idea is don't make this process and this protocol be about a short-term fix and think after, oh yeah, okay, great, my bowels are moving, or oh great, my eczema is gone, or oh great, my fill in the blank dis-ease that brought you here is gone, so I can go back to eating the same old ways because, oh, it's so hard. It's like, really? You know what's really hard? Opening up, waking up after surgery and your doctor telling you that they removed 90% of your stomach. That shit is hard. You know what else is hard? Coming back year after year, having to go in 4 times a year to get CT scans to see what's going on with the cancer in your body that you continue to feed unknowingly to you. You know what I mean? You know what's hard? Running to the bathroom 5 seconds after you eat something. And being in absolute pain and agony on the toilet for hours every day, or not being on the toilet at all. That is hard. You know what I'm saying? That is hard. So choose your hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. That's what we got to do. We got to make a choice, right? What do you want to do? Do you want bowels that are healthy, therefore utilization of your vitamins and minerals and all of the stuff? Where do I get my fill in the blank nutrients? From your food. Are you absorbing it though? You can eat as much red meat as you want, as the doctors tell you you need to eat to heal, to reverse your anemia. This is what they told me before I was scheduled for surgery. Eat lots of red meat, eat lots of organ meat. How is that going to help my body? First of all, it's going to slow down my digestion even more. It's going to make me even more acid. And you're telling me to do this before surgery, which is a highly acidic experience. Like, what are you? Do you think I'm crazy? Well, that was when I woke up. That is one of the things that got me to wake up. I was already in the middle of a juice. Had already started. I think I was 1 or 2 weeks in. And my pre-op nurse called me and said, oh, by the way, your blood work is a little bit on the anemic side, as per usual, because being constipated my whole life. So how am I going to utilize the iron that is in my food? You know what I'm saying? Ay, 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 ay. You know, they don't know. If you're running to your doctor for him to or her to hopefully give you something to heal your body, when are you going to get off that hamster wheel? How many years are you going to do that for? How many more specialists are you going to go and see for them to all tell you the same thing? I don't know, eat more meat. Really? Come on now. We can do this, and we are doing this, and we're doing this collectively, right? We're healing our bodies. We're changing things in our body. Because for the first time ever, we got the memo. We finally got the memo that the food that we put into our body, right, Dot? Yes, we finally got the memo that the food that we put into our body directly affects our body. Who knew? Well, the doctors didn't know, because if they knew, we'd be on it. We would be on it, right? They're not telling us that. They're giving us pills for this and pills for that, and take that and take that and take that and take that. And the pills that they're giving us are so acidic to the body and so destructive. And most of them are suppressing the symptom. Have you ever taken iron pills? Have you ever taken the iron pills that they give you when you show up with your blood work that shows that you're malabsorbed and that you're not utilizing your iron, aka anemia? You know, you ever take the iron pills that they give you? It bungs you up like crazy. It stops your bowel movements altogether. It's disgusting. And yet, take that. That'll help you clean up your bowels and get your body utilizing iron better. No, no, we can do better. Yes, bountiful. I used to see a lot of people in the fans of Dr. Morse group tell people that GI broom is constipating. I just grew tired of it, of all the false information. Yep. And you're not going to see any administrators in there correcting the story. Am I right? You know, some of these groups, that's why I stopped referring to people, to fans of Dr. Robert Morse. And as we know from our discussion last week, the Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND. You know, so many people with so much lack of information, and the admins know it. I've had a conversation with them. They know it. Oh, yeah, we know. Some people in these groups have never even heard about Dr. Morse, but here they are giving their advice and all of this stuff. None of them are certified detox specialists. All of them think that they know the answers. And hey, a lot of them do. What do I know? I'm just one girl who decided to get her certification so that she would know definitively from the man himself, directly, not just from what I could maybe learn on his YouTube videos, which, by the way, you can learn so much. You can learn so much. Go learn. But, you know, a lot of people over there are constipated in general. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So don't pay attention to some of that stuff. If you want to find out, go to rawfigs.com and type in your question there. Come here to class, ask a certified detox specialist. That'll be me. And ask your body. Put these things into your body yourself. Don't just go by what I'm saying. Don't believe me about the Heal All Tea. I don't know how it's going to work in your body. Put it in your body consistently every single day, 30 days, and then have a look at what has changed. What have you noticed? Keep a record. Take photos of those poops. If you're pooping out something that is like, oh my God, what is this? Oh my gosh, I have so much mucus in my bowel movements. Oh my God, the sky is falling. What should I do? And to me, I say, congratulations. That is awesome. You want to see that. Just like you want to see filtration in your urine. You want to see the mucus in your bowel movements because you're clearing out and you're getting rid of all of that. It's like you have a sinus infection. Everything is congested and it's stuck up here. What do you want to do? You want to open that out. We do the neti pot. We do different herbs. We do peppermint, essential oil. But more importantly, we do a cleansing protocol that will clean and astringe and get out all of that mucus that we have put there over decades of eating dairy products. We've put all this congestion up in here. And now we're getting it cleared out. And what do you notice as soon as you start clearing out your sinus infection? You start blowing your nose and clearing out all of that compacted and impacted mucus. Mucus in your bowel movements, it's the same thing. It is releasing all of that stuck in mucus from your body, and that is what you want. So to that, I say, you're doing it, babe. You're doing it. Yeah, I've grown tired of those groups as well. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And then when I try to put these videos up in those groups so that people can hopefully get the point that, hey, if you want to get real help and you want to have somebody who's experienced and know what they're doing help you with this, then I get trashed in those groups. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm out of here. I'm out. Thought I was here. Thought this was a place to find out information. I'm busting a move. I'm gone. Because that's not what they're there for. A lot of these groups are just led by people with short-sightedness and big egos. Short sight, big ego. You know, you don't want to be wrapped up in that. Yes, 1 cup of Huel tea. Okay, so I would increase it to 1 liter. 1 liter is technically 4 cups. I would increase it to 4 cups, baby. 4 cups. That's 2 measured teaspoons of herbs in 1 liter of water. Boil it for 7 minutes. Sip on that daily. You're going to feel it, and it's going to feel good. I love it when I'm in my groove with drinking. In fact, right after class is usually when I go and I try to finish this by noon, and then I start boiling my Huel tea, and I love how it feels in my body. I literally can feel like stuff is happening in my body. That feels really good. Oh, you had a good day, a good night. Awesome. Grapefruit and pineapple for the win. Oh my goodness. I love me some grapefruit and pineapple. So good. So good. I'm making it right now for my husband and I. Oh my goodness, Nancy, what is your husband's name? What is your hubby's name, Nancy? This is so cool. I love it when I see couples and families getting into this. You know what I really love? I love seeing how many people are slowly inspiring their family members to give this a try by making beautiful juice and just handing it to them. Hey, babe, you want some fresh juice? Who doesn't want some fresh juice? That unless they're really stuck in the myth that fruit juice is bad for you. It's a whole other story. That's a whole other story. And we've talked about that in our sugar and carbohydrates video in the masterclass, Nancy. There's a link in the description of this video, Nancy, that has a masterclass playlist, and it's got all of the really core videos that I have deliberately and specifically taught on topics like sugar and carbohydrates, protein, tumor busting stuff. I have shared a couple of our students who've had tumors coming out of the body, out of the breast, and out of the abdomen. I need to check in with Chuck. Hold on, let me do that right now. I keep meaning to check in with Chuck, and I keep forgetting. So I'm going to do that right now. Chucky! What up, Chuck? What up, Chuck? How you doing, my friend? We are actually in class right now, Bouncing with Berns, and we were just talking about our beautiful students who've done so much work to get, their tumors healed out of their body. And I just thought, wow, it's been a while since I've chatted with you. October was the last time we private messaged. So let us know how you're doing. We're thinking about you. Kids in the class were asking about you just the other day, and we are sending you so much love and well wishes. And know that we have you in our thoughts and our prayers, and sending you all the good love vibes, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Come to class. We miss you. There we go. Chuck. Let me just go check his profile, make sure he is doing well. Yeah, I think he's doing well. Ooh. Mm. Yeah. What is that? Well, I hope he's doing well. I can only hope and pray. So yeah, I'm very excited when I see you guys working together, and I see that you are inspiring your family members. That is awesome. I was going at least 1 to 2 times a day, but the last few days I haven't been. Oh, hold on a sec. Kara Joe, I missed your comment too. I also did a lemon water enema last week. I do one a month and always pass pure mucus for a couple of days after. Okay, so that is really good to know. So you might want to add that in occasionally, but be just aware that if you get too reliant on enemas, you're going to, your body is going to be trained to only have a bowel movement when you have an enema. So that is one of those things that I would be really careful on, as opposed to the because an enema is like an external irritant, kind of, you know what I mean? As opposed to when you're doing continue your juice protocol. You're doing a great job, Cara Jo. You're doing a great job. Continue with your GI broom, like GI renewed. Like I said, if you're on a number 2 GI broom, I would probably go up to a 3 or even a 4. Yeah, get those bowels moving a little bit more. Remember, the higher the number of the GI renew, the more that is for the more constipation you're at. And if you're still just passing like small volume, and you are passing a lot of mucus when you have the enema, that means that there's a lot of mucus trapped in there. But doing it with an external stimulant, enemas can just tend to be a little bit too stimulant, for too stimulating for the bowels. Whereas if you take the herbal stuff, it's supporting your bowel function. And remember, bowel function is an electromagnetic event. It's a neural, sorry, it is an electromagnetic event. It's an electrical activity. It's a neurological activity. So as we continue to heal the adrenals, which will then produce more neurotransmitters, those neurotransmitters are responsible for functioning of the autonomic or automatic nervous system, right? So it's very important that, the beautiful thing is that everything works together. Everything works together. The diet works together simultaneously with the herbs, works simultaneously together with the rebounding. Rebounding is so good for your poops, you guys. I'm not kidding you, because as you get the lymphatic system flowing, and you're working on getting your bowels opened up and moving, what do you think your bowels are eliminating? It's not just the fiber and the waste matter from your food, it's also the waste matter from around every one of your cells. Yes, I said it here, guys. Your lymphatic system does not only drain through the kidneys, although a big part of it does, it also drains through the bowels, according to Dr. Morse. Yeah. Who knew, right? Who knew? I'm telling you, it's so cool. I was going at least 1 to 2 times a day, but the last few days I haven't been. Okay, so keep on going. If my rule for myself, for my enema, is that if I haven't gone for a bowel movement in 2 days, it's enema time. It's enema time, and you can use the Heal All tea in your enema. That's right. So you can brew some Heal All tea, you can dilute it a little bit, and you can put it in the enema bag, and there you go. When I do that, I used to do I used to do 5 enemas a day when I was doing the Gerson therapy. And I soon discovered Dr. Morse, and his work resounded more with me. It really did. And I stopped doing the enemas. It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive. Yes, I know benefits and bile ducts flushing out and glutathione uh, uh, maximize and all of that. I get it. I know. I understand. But they're very habit forming and they're very irritant to the bowels. And you don't need to pull that much on the bowels. You don't need to do that. Sometimes we think in the beginning, as we're working up to getting our bowels moving, we think, oh my God, I need to get this going like starting now. And oh my God, enema, I'll poop like a crazy lady when I do an enema. And you will, like it will clean you out. But remember that enema isn't getting all the way up into your small intestines, nor is a colonic anyhow. So you want to take this from the inside out kind of thing. But for me, I mean, there was one time when we went camping once in the summer. I did have a bowel movement. I had one bowel movement that day. And when we're on the road, we're eating a lot more chewing food. So I was backed up with one bowel movement. By the time we got home, I was like, babe, I'll see you in a few minutes. I got to go do an enema. He's like, cool, no problem. Went in, came in, did the enema, held it in for only, I'm going to say a minute. Because with the Gerson therapy method, you hold in that enema for 15 minutes. That is like, whoo, that is like labor, let me tell you. And I had to pant and breathe like as if I was in labor to not let go. So I recommend if you have not had, let's say you have one or two, you go 1 or 2 times a day, Crystal, the last few days you haven't gone, man, I would be doing an enema in that situation. For me, I allow myself 1 full day of not, if I haven't had a bowel movement first of all, if I don't have a bowel movement first thing in the morning, that's not a good sign ever. I usually wake up, have a pee, I come back to bed, and within 5 minutes, I don't know why I just don't stay in the bathroom, take my phone, but I don't because I always think maybe I can get a meditation in quick here. Nope. 5 minutes later, I go back, I have a bowel movement. If that doesn't happen for me, then I'm starting my day off my schedule. You know what I mean? If that day goes on and I haven't had a bowel movement by lunchtime, I keep a close eye on my bowel movements, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. If I haven't had a bowel movement by lunchtime, I start pounding more juice because I find citrus, high citrus, high astringent, highly electrical juices do it for me. If I haven't had a bowel movement by the end of the day, then I'm packing on the Cascara Sagrada, which is an herb. I was looking for my bottle. I couldn't find it. That I take for bowel movements. It's really good. It's not habit forming. It doesn't have any cramping like senna would, like senna leaf. And then sometimes I'll also take this. It's very similar. It's like a cleanse. It's very similar to a lot of the other herbal protocols, and it is herbal. And I can't read it because, my God, what are they doing with this super tiny writing? But it has got aloe, rhubarb root, Chinese rhubarb, magnesium, slippery elm, marshmallow root, and then something else that I can't read. Gooseberry, Indian gooseberry. Holy crockamole. And a couple other herbs. But I will take this sometimes as well at night. If I still haven't, if the next day comes and I don't have a bowel movement on that day, I am going to do an enema on that subsequent day after doing all of the extra. I will do beet juice. A cup of beet juice will get you going normally. But then again, I've had times at the beginning of my journey with this where I, one day when I was constipated, didn't go to the bathroom. And I was like, what is going on? It's usually 4 times, 5 times a day. So I did the research. I did the beet juice. That didn't work. I did the red cabbage and apple juice. That didn't work. I did apple juice. That didn't work. So by the end of that day, and then I took the Cascara Sagrada. That didn't work. Took prunes, that didn't work. So the next day it was enema time, and that helped get me going. But you do that when you're really like out of your other natural things, and it will get you going. Yes, we need to choose our hard, right? We need to choose our hard. Oh man. Okay, I just took 2 GI Renew 2 with grape juice. We shall see. All right, Cara Jo. All right, baby. Now, just keep on your hydration. Increase your Heal All tea from 1 cup. Make a 1 liter batch and sip that in between your juices throughout the day. And you're doing this. You're getting it. You're getting it. If by the end of today, you do not have a bowel movement, I would do an enema, gentle enema. You don't have to keep in the, you don't have some, when I was doing this back in this last summer, I would have a full liter of water for my enema, and I would keep that inside for 15 minutes. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Do a half a liter. You can do lemon juice, strained, fresh lemon juice that you strained out the pulp. You can do the Heal All tea, which I would recommend, the Heal All tea, or you can do a combination, Heal All tea with lemon juice. That's how I usually drink mine, actually. Obviously, you don't need to sweeten it. I'm just letting you know. That's like, I think you're smart enough to figure that one out, but it just popped into my head. But don't sweeten it. Sorry. And you don't have to take the whole thing in. And as soon as you feel that first urge to let it go, baby. You don't need to keep that in there. You just want to trigger that electrical activity of peristalsis to get yourself pooping, because pooping is good. We are happy when we poop, just like a baby. Remember the babies those of us who've had babies. Remember babies when they were constipated, as soon as they were cranky and miserable and fussy, and you knew it was because they hadn't pooped, because you'd be changing their diapers. Oh my goodness. Poor little things. And then once they pooped, you know, the relief that they clearly had in their you know, in their affect, in their behavior, in their mood, in their physicality, and you know that you're the same way. When you have a really good bowel movement, you're feeling good. You're like, I am a queen. I'm the queen of the poop. And I'm not going to say that out loud because people would think I'm crazy, but I feel like a freaking royal queen because I just pooped a symphony. I remember a friend of ours, Leo. Oh my God. Leo would come out of the bathroom because we would go on a lot of retreats, or we used to go on a lot of interior backpacking, canoeing, and kayaking adventures in Algonquin Park. This was like 30 years ago when I was married to my now ex-husband. And we would go in the woods, and he would come back, whether it was when we were at a retreat, or he'd always be proudly making a comment about his poops, right? One time he came out and he said, "That wasn't a movement, that was a symphony." And I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. But you feel good. You feel good when your bowels are cleaned out. You don't feel toxic. Usually, if you have migraines and you have a headache, if you're bloated, if you just feel heavy, all of that goes away when you have a movement, not a symphony. When you have a really good bowel movement, you feel better. You feel better because you're not holding on to all that toxicity, right? Yeah. 3 years ago, I was so sick, I didn't have a bowel movement for over a month. Good Lord, Carol. Woo! I had to take a laxative a few months after that. I started doing enemas, and now I'm fine. Wow, that is some crazy stuff. I remember too, when I was a little girl, same thing. I mean, I don't think I went a month without a bowel movement, but I remember going sometimes a week. I remember we had gone on a field trip. This is when that's crazy. Went on a field trip to Venezuela with my class. I was living in Trinidad at the time. And, you know, when I travel and when you're traveling with friends and, you know, you get the traveler's gut, right? Where you don't have a bowel movement. A week later, when I got back, oh my God, that was the most discomfort I'd ever had. A month, I can't even imagine. Cannot imagine. Holy moly. Yeah. I've been a plant-based vegan for 3 years. Oh my goodness. And I'm a raw vegan for almost 30 days. Thanks to you, Berns. Oh my God. You're just following your natural progression on your journey, right? You had some health crises. You, excuse me, you you realized that what you were putting in your mouth 3 years ago, you had this realization, oh, what I'm putting in my mouth has a direct effect on my body. So let me be more aware and more conscientious about what I'm putting in my body, because I'm experiencing things like not pooping for a month. Where does that month worth of debris go? Where does that go? Because I'm sure you were still eating, right? And then you found the real juicy detox, baby. And here you are, you're taking it to the next level now. When you eat raw, living, vibrant, electric, healthy food, when you eat high electromagnetic food, you have a high electromagnetic body, right? What is cancer but dead cells? That's what it is. It's because we have constantly been putting into our body. I'm not saying that you have, Carol, had cancer, but you know, when you put in these low energetic foods, how are we expecting our body, our cells in our body, to be electrically charged and to have high electrics? Dottie is so cute back there. You know, how can we expect to have an electric, vibrant, healthy life? I'm just saying, I want to provide for my body the most opportunity to have the most electricity, because I know what it feels like to have low electricity in my body. I know what it feels like to have cancer. I know what it feels like to have to deal with that and have the, which I no longer have the fear in the back of your mind. Oh my God, this is just, when is the other shoe going to drop? The other shoe is a soft slipper, baby, and they ain't dropping anywhere. I'm wearing them every single day because I don't have that fear anymore. And it feels amazing. It feels so good. The absolute 100% confidence that I have, knowing that I am, for the first time ever, addressing the cause of every single thing that I have had to deal with on a health level in my life. And I have had it since I was a little girl. It feels like freedom. It feels like true freedom to finally have that. And it is in large part because of Dr. Morris and what I have learned about the chemistry that is going into my body. I'm so grateful for him, so grateful. And I'm so grateful that you are here, and that because of everything that I've gone through and what I've discovered, that it has somehow resonated with you, with all of you guys who are watching this, and it is inspiring you to do the same thing. Because what is it to have 18 friends in my living room right now talking about how to poop well without becoming dependent on laxatives or enemas? You know, that is pretty super damn cool. Pretty cool. David, woohoo! Welcome to class, David. I don't know if you're watching in the background, but I'm so happy that you are here with your beautiful, beautiful bride, Nancy. So cool. He has been sick for 9 years and is so excited about this. What? David, I'm so excited that you are here, my friend. Wow. Welcome to class. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime, baby. And you guys are doing this together. Super excited. Nancy, as you know, I'm here to help answer any of your questions anytime you have them. Please feel free to come to class. And this goes for all of you. David, you're on a really amazing path. If you have any questions for us, David, at any time, please. Oh, I've got goosebumps for you. Got me some goosebumps for David. You see that? And Nancy, both of you healing, beautiful, beautiful healing work that you're going to do together. So David, as I said with Nancy yesterday or the day before when she was first in class, if you have any questions about your detox journey, what you're experiencing, uh, uh, what I can help, do anything that I can do to help, please let us know. This is a beautiful, beautiful public forum. So just be aware, if you drop something in the comments, people are going to see it because I'm going to pull it up on screen. But we are all here to learn together. And who cares? Nobody knows who you are. Who cares? Who cares? Drop the questions in the comments because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help answer whatever I can. Hello, Janelle. Janelle is here. Hello, darling. I just had the most amazing experience in my local Sprouts grocery store. All right, let's hear it. It's story time, baby. Let's get comfortable. I'm making a vegan pesto quinoa dish and needed some ingredients. Woo, that sounds delicious. Hold on a minute. Oh, I have some quinoa downstairs. Let me know what your ingredients are, babe, because I want to make something special for Dali tonight. My special needs son is sick, so I called the store to ask them if they could bring the ingredients up to the register so I could just grab them and not have to bring him and my other two in. So I walk in to find that the manager and one of the other employees paid for my groceries. I started crying and was full of gratitude. I can't wait to pay it forward. Janelle, oh my God, you have me in tears, girl. I want to make sure I get gratitude. I need to make sure. I want to get the rest of the comment. I can't wait to pay it forward. We watched Pay It Forward this past weekend in our group. So if you are following and watching this video here, isn't that amazing, Carol? That is incredible. Beautiful, Janelle. I love it. We have such amazing spirit in this class, don't we, though, right? This is so cool. I will need all the help I can get. I'm here to provide it for you, baby. Absolutely here every day, 3 times a day. You guys know. Some days it's twice a day, okay? Some days I start late. Some days I have a day packed with consulting calls, but I'm at least twice a day. At least twice a day, but often 3 times a day. So I'm here for you, babe. Wow, says Crystal. So we were watching, that is amazing. We were watching, I was going to say I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday's class. Isn't that beautiful, Anne-Marie? In Friday's class, evening class, we were talking about paying it forward. And if any of you are watching this, you might want to do this as well. Dr. Morris had just posted a video. It was his last video posted, and it is still his latest video. And somebody had commented, or I had seen it. I saw it on my screen. It pop up as a notification, and somebody had mentioned it in the comments. Dr. Morris just posted a new video, so I went over there, made a comment on the video, as I always do with Dr. Morris's videos. I think I just said, hello, our dear one. We love you so much. And then I came back to our group. I was still live in our class. And I said, you know what would be really cool? There are so many people who are looking for a community like the one that we have. Right? Right, Sahar? Like the beautiful, amazing spirit in this class. So many people out here who are just finding Dr. Morris's work or who have been doing Dr. Morris's work and so grateful for the power and the transformation and the unlocking of their inner health and well-being because of Dr. Robert Morris. But they're doing it like by themselves. They don't have a community. They don't have a place where they can come every day to drink from this well live in person. And a lot of people who are looking for this. It touched my heart so much, says Janelle. I will share my recipe on Facebook later. Check there and my story. I'm excited for this dish. I'm excited for it as well. So I said, you know what would be really cool is if we could pay this gift that we have received of being transformed with Dr. Morris's work. If we can pay this forward and help somebody else find our group, that is going to pay this gift forward. And it's not just up to me to share it. I do share this group out to the juicing communities in my lunchtime group, but I think I'm might be starting to slow down on doing that as well. and just invite you guys to share it out when you feel so compelled to do so to your grouping communities, to your social media communities. But you know what I realize is that if you go into any Dr. Morse video and you scroll down, have you guys ever read the comments on his videos? They're amazing. Have you ever commented back to any of those people? I think paying this gift of what we have in this community here at the Real Juicy Detox, thanks to all of you amazing people, and thanks to me and my technological sort of ability to do stuff like this, pop up some beautiful, all of your beautiful comments and have a conversation. It'll be really cool for us to pay that forward, share it, like extend the, I want to say olive branch, but that is what you would do in cases of a disagreement, which, that expression, extend the olive branch. It's not an olive branch. It's almost like what is it, kids? What is it? Like a lifeline, extending a lifeline to somebody. When we read the comments, go back to the comments and read the comments in Dr. Morse's videos and start just one or two, not comment bombing the damn thread, but just one or two that resonate with you. Put a uplifting, encouraging comment on their comment. You never know how that might be that thing that person needed to keep going, or to feel like, oh my gosh, somebody else loves me, because Dr. Morse isn't in there commenting on the comments because he's busy. I hardly go in and comment on my comments that you guys leave on some of my videos, but my videos will get one or two comments. Dr. Morse's videos will get tens, sometimes hundreds of comments. That's a great idea, right, Carol? I don't know why I didn't think about doing that sooner. And every time that I have done it, though, somebody sees it who needs to see it, and then they come on over and check out the classes. Detox Your Being found us that way. I think Emoji King found us that way when I had dropped a comment early on and said, I'm so excited, Dr. Morse, I'm sharing this beautiful information that you have given to us and to me as a certified detox specialist in classes 3 times a day. Sometimes I'll pay for the car behind me at a toll bridge. Yeah, that is so cool. Sometimes I'll do that. When I used to do the Tim Hortons drive-through, I would pay for the person behind me as well and just drive off, just drive off. So we talked about Pay It Forward, and I was like, you know what, that was a really good movie. Have you guys seen Pay It Forward? And we were like, I said, we should have that as homework. We should watch Pay It Forward for homework because it's such a great message and it was such a great theme in the movie. And yeah, that is so sweet. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And so we watched Pay It Forward. And if those of you who are seeing this now, and maybe you weren't in class on Friday, or you're just seeing this now, go watch Pay It Forward. It's a really beautiful movie, and it is about how we can all change the world with one simple action. If something is done favorably for us, and look at the blessings that we have. You don't want to, if you can't recognize the incredible gifts that the universe has given you, that other people, that smile that someone gave you when you were feeling really down. So you passed somebody on the side of the street and they were genuinely happy and they genuinely just busted out a smile for you and gave you a nod, how that made you feel a sense of connection. Oh, wait a minute. That would have been before the era of the muzzle, this thing. Because you can't walk past most people on the street now and see any expression on their face. Another reason why I deliberately choose not to muzzle up, because it's like, no, I'm rocking this everywhere I go. And I don't care who's uncomfortable about it, because they just need to go and they need to come to the Real Juicy Detox, clean up their body so they're not afraid of something that I may give them. I can assure you, I'm the last person that they need to be afraid of when it comes to that kind of stuff. Come clean up your body. There you go. Come clean up your body. Come get your bowels moving. Come and learn how to poop all the crap that you've been eating for the last fill in the blank number of decades that is still stuck and caked on the inside of your intestines, stuck in between every single one of your cells. Come and learn how to clean that out at the Real Juicy Detox, and you never have to worry about this fear of this made up bullshit. Not saying that there hasn't been a flu season. That has been a strong flu season. I'm not saying that. Not saying that. I'm saying that if you had a clean system, you wouldn't be walking around afraid of something that's going to come out of like a boogeyman going to come out and get you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm losing some of you. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That is my bias, and you guys know that. So with that, I am going to, what am I going to do today? Well, I might make that pesto recipe. Wouldn't that be fun to make? Every now and then I don't mind throwing in a cooked food recipe, and quinoa being a seed is a good, if you're going to choose something to cook, let it be something like quinoa. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll do that today. It was fun. Yesterday's class was really fun. We chopped up by the time we got to it. We started at 4:00 because my coaching session went longer than I had planned, but which often happens. You buy a 1.5 hour coaching session, you end up talking for 3-4 hours. That's kind of normal here at the Real Juicy Detox. But what we're going to be doing, well, what we did yesterday is Dali came home, and I didn't realize how hungry he was going to be when he walked in. He doesn't usually come home that hungry. So I whipped up a Thai salad, a beautiful Thai salad. Oh my goodness, with spiralized zucchini and cucumbers, and it was so good. Whipped that up kind of on the spot for him, and that was delicious. The cinnamon bun was absolutely incredible. I think if I closed my eyes and ate that, I would think I was legit eating a cinnamon bun. I'm not kidding you. It was not the same color because we used flax seeds and we used some banana, but it did not taste like a heavy banana bread at all. It was so good, and 100% alkaline, 100% raw, no flour, no sugar, no dairy, no eggs, nothing that you don't want in your body at all. And I think I'm going to go have one for breakfast after I finish this class. I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to do for class today. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens when we come to that. Make sure you come to class. Set your notifications, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Set your notifications and make sure that they're set not only in the app, but on your phone. Go into your notifications and make sure that you have clicked for persistent notifications. And I'm at the beach, girl. I'm at the beach. This is my front living room. I decided to do a new setup for our morning Bouncing with Berns. So we're calling this Bouncing with Berns at the beach. And look, Dottie is right there. What are the odds? I'm on the toilet right now. What are the odds? Very good. I hope the odds are very good that you take me to the toilet with you guys, because I walk around with my phone. I listen to YouTube people all the time. I'm on Facebook, on the toilet, oftentimes. Look at how cute she is. Look at Miss Dottie. Oh my God. Yummy. I'm going to make banana cinnamon buns today. I'm telling you, Carol, the one that I made, I need to update the recipe. Oh my gosh, where are you watching on Facebook right now? Let me update that recipe right now, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Because the recipe with the cinnamon buns, yeah, there it is from one day ago. The cinnamon bun recipe was unbelievable. I'm going to, well, no. edit post. I'm going to edit the post for you guys right now, okay? Because the cream, the date paste that I used on the inside of the cinnamon bun was a slightly different than the date paste that I used in the recipe at the start of the wet ingredients. So I need to make that change here for you and for me so that I can remember it when I come back in here and need to get my recipe, you know, for, I don't know, saving it and doing my recipes properly. I want to make that a goal. I intend to create the most beautiful recipe cards so that whenever any of us need to get these recipes, I can start posting a photo album of my recipe photo album so that you guys can see what we did as part of one of the classes. Your recipes are also amazing and welcome. You guys can definitely go and add into that album and add your recipes as well. But make sure if you're adding a recipe, like you can post a picture. I'll tell you guys later. So we're gonna do a cinnamon date paste. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I just used half a cup of water. No, I used 1 cup of water. Just bear with me, guys. 1 cup of water, half a cup of medjool dates pitted, 1 tablespoon of molasses, not 2. 1 tablespoon of molasses, 2 tablespoons of cashews. I did not use this raw apple cider vinegar. Oh, I need to get vanilla paste. I think I might be taking you guys grocery shopping with me today if you want. 1 tablespoon of vanilla paste, and then 2 teaspoons cinnamon. Okay. And I need to move that down there. Add cinnamon date paste. Thank you guys so much for waiting. I do know that this is not the most riveting part of the show, but it is the necessary part of the show because you guys want to know, where is the recipe? What is the recipe? What is the recipe, right? Oh my God, the kale chips. The kale chips. My God, the kale chips. I thought that the kale chips were not good. The kale chips are the bomb. They just needed to dehydrate all the way. I'm so in a hurry to taste the stuff out of the dehydrator that sometimes I will taste it before it's ready. But the kale chips were phenomenal. So 1 second. Make cinnamon date paste. There you go. Save. Now I need to actually save that. I won't. I'll know where it is. It's on the Facebook. Because I want to put that onto the, no, I need to put that onto the copy. I need to change the description of that in that video. Damn it. Okay, I'll do that off camera. Oh, you have to shave the head too. Yes, I need to shave the head. It's time. It is time. Hey, retired teacher David in the house. Hello, David. Hi, this is Nancy's hubby, David. Thanks for helping her be more health conscious. I'm excited to help her. Well, that is awesome, babe. I'm excited that both of you are here. So the link to the Facebook group is in the description of this video, David. So go and scroll down in the description and you'll see the link to our Facebook group. It is called, excuse me, The Real Juicy Detox. Super easy to find, and just click that. Fill in the answers to the 3 simple questions, and then you're in, baby. So glad that you guys are here. What's she looking for? LOL. Hello. Oh, hello, Alana. I am looking for, I'm just updating and adjusting the recipe in for the cinnamon rolls because they were seriously so incredibly good. So content, I'm doing this right now because if I put this down and I stop the video, it's not going to happen. And then you guys are going to be like, where is the recipe? How did you do it? The kale chips were awesome. I think I have to throw some back into the dehydrator. Some weren't all the way crunchy. I do have to say the amount of kale I had stuck in my teeth was hilarious. Dali and I were just laughing about it last night when we were eating it. We were saying the same thing. Like, seriously, I had some before afternoon class yesterday, and I went and I had to brush my teeth twice, and I still had stuff stuck in my teeth. But it is so good. And wait till you check out your green poop that you're going to have with the green kale in ya. That's always fun. Thank you for all the work you do to make sure we have these amazing recipes, and you make them super easy to find too. You're so welcome, Sheila. You're so welcome. Gosh, I am so aware that these recipes are so phenomenal. When did I make it? Kale chips and banana snippets. Banana beep 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 banana beep 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 banana beep 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 Okay, little Sesame Street music there. There we go, there we go, there we go. Save. Okay, so it is officially saved onto the YouTube channel as well, because it's a lot easier to find an archived YouTube video than it is to find an archived Facebook video. Seriously, you go to YouTube, you type in the Real Juicy Detox, cinnamon rolls, bam, recipe. And yeah, man, the poops are a colorful thing sometimes. You drink some beet juice, you're going to be pooping red. Don't be alarmed, it's not blood. You eat lots of kale, you drink grape juice. Oh my God, my grape juice fast, I was passing poop that looked like I had eaten. Remember I told you guys, it was like somebody put a big blended container of kale in my toilet bowl. Well, how did that happen? Grape juice, seriously. As it turned out, that was a bunch of parasites. Oh, crazy shit, I'm telling you. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yes, that is it for today, my lovelies. I hope that you guys had fun talking about poop. I hope that you guys learned something, and I hope that you found incredible value with this. And if you did, by all means, don't be shy. Share the heck out of this, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, because you can set your notifications that way. Super easy to keep on top of all of the stuff. I go live usually 3 times a day, my people. Yes, I do. Kids, listen up, kids. You older kids. These classes are not made for kids, but I am aware that there are younger kids that watch, but this is not made for kids. This is made for us older kids. When I say kids, I'm talking to you, baby. Berns and everyone in class, so happy to be here. Deepika, so happy you are here, darling. How is your day going? You're all the way over in India. We have people watching from all over the world. I am so happy that you are here. Deepika is a fairly new student to commenting in the class. So happy, so happy. What is so cool and so true, Dr. Morse says, with the detox, you may lose a lot of weight and may look fragile, but the same detox will start to rebuild you. And now I'm rebuilding and getting my butt back. Woohoo! That is amazing. Congratulations. It's so true. This detox It'll strip you down before it builds you back up. But when it builds you back up, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, this is going to be the best summer ever. Do you guys realize we're going to be feeling good? We're going to have energy when that, especially for those of us who are in the northern hemisphere and we are in the middle of winter right now, we're going to be feeling so alive and so vibrant, healthier, being able to get out there and run around with our family and our little ones. We're going to be able to have so much fun, just so much fun, because we're in a healthy, vibrant version of ourselves. That is my hope and my desire for a lot of us, for all of us here. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, baby. But I also am, I'm not waiting. I'm experiencing that and I'm living that right now with all of you. I sent it to Lois. Awesome. Right, Carol? Yes. Thank you for all you do. I am looking forward to getting over fibromyalgia, McArdle's disease, and diabetes to live a more normal life. Well, David, my friend, I am telling you without a shadow, without a hint of a doubt, you are in the right place. Because when we change the fuel, the food that we have been putting into our body, we change our bodies. We change our bodies. All of these are inflammatory diseases, and they're food, they're sugar metabolism issues. They are, listen, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Feel free to ask any questions that you want. I'm going to pop in here just to show you one place where you can get some really great answers to your questions and to this protocol and to Dr. Morse's take on how to go after changing your chemistry. If you go to rawfigs.com, it's scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now, and you type in, for example, fibromyalgia, and then you choose in the drop-down menu Dr. Morse, hit for his videos. This is a site where one of his students has indexed a lot of his videos, his older videos, but the content remains the same. It's not like, oh, well, today we're switching it up. Today, what I said last month or last year or 5 years ago doesn't apply. This is 50 years of dedicated work by a man who has helped hundreds of thousands, if not more, heal their bodies from everything that we experience in the body, because every disease that we experience in the body happens under an acid sky, and all the health and vitality and rejuvenation within the body happens under an alkaline sky. There's only two sides of chemistry, baby. There's only two sides of chemistry. And if we can remember that and focus on what is the chemistry that we are putting in and how do we turn it around so that we are putting in an alkaline chemistry in a way that is delicious and doesn't feel like you're eating rabbit food. Stick around, baby. We make some delicious stuff in here, and you're going to see evidence of that when you come over to the Real Juicy Detox Facebook group, because people are making the recipes that we are making in class, making their versions of it, giving their feedback on it so that you can see, hey, I think these cinnamon buns just might be the thing that I need to have in my system. By the way, I love that you are a retired teacher as well. I am a retired teacher as well. I taught junior kindergarten through grade 11, fashion, by the way, and I taught almost all of the grades in elementary school up to grade 8. I loved my career teaching, and I love being able to be here for and with you guys now to help teach what I know and have seen as such a powerful modality for healing the body. Because if these doctors could have healed you by now, they would have, right? So we need to get off of that crazy notion that these doctors are going to heal us. No, they're not. They may help you, suppress your symptoms so you don't feel them very much, but they're not going to help you get rid of the cause of the symptoms in the first place. We will here with what we're doing here. So I'm so happy that you are here. My ex-husband is also a teacher. He's still teaching. He's been a principal. He's been a vice principal. He's been a vice principal. He's been a teacher. He much prefers teaching than administration, which is why he went back to teaching. And I have much respect for the teaching profession. What a career. What did you teach, by the way? What did you teach, David? It's so cool. Super cool. Another teacher. Another teacher in the room. Beautiful. Am inspired to go on strong now. No fever today. Thank you so much. Yes. Look at that. Healing crisis. One down, many more to go. Many more to come. But you can handle it. Look, you handle the fever, stomach, but still some stomach bloating. Please suggest keep on doing what you're doing. Make sure that the juices that you're just do a one juice. Don't mix up your juices too much. You might be having some of that stomach bloating. Was it you, Deepika, who taught that you were having carrots as well as apples or oranges or something like that? Keep your, this is what has helped me in the past. I sometimes get bloating and I know why. Because I'm mixing up my juice with my vegetables and because I'm not at times paying attention to it's fruits and vegetables. It really is. If I have a chewing food meal of vegetables and I drink a sip of juice or have too much juice after that, like without a bit of a break time in between, then I will get gas. So you might want to try that. And especially as we're starting, when you're starting out, you're going to still feel some discomfort in your body for a little bit of time. That is so normal. It's so normal to be for it seems like, oh, this isn't working. Look, I've been doing this for a week, Berns. I'm still bloated. I'm still constipated. My kidneys aren't filtering. Help, this isn't working. Nothing could be further from the truth. The moment you stop putting in one type of chemistry into your body and you start putting in another type of chemistry in, the moment you stop putting in acid and the moment you start replacing that acid with alkaline forming food, your body starts the process. It starts on its own. You cannot stop the effect of chemistry in the body. And when you start putting the right chemistry in, the healing is underway, whether you're feeling it or not, whether you're still bloated or not. Look, your fever broke, right? It is underway. It is happening. It is happening. It is happening. Even if you still have headaches, even if I still have ringing in my ears, still not sure if that is a true lymphatic issue or if that is a spiritual issue. I really don't know. I really don't know. I think it is because of the lymphatic stagnation in my head. I'm not going to over question it because I'm never going to stop putting in proper chemistry now, and my body will heal itself in its own time. And in the meantime, I am still going to get detox symptoms. I'm still going to get the occasional time where maybe I might only have one bowel movement or, God forbid, no bowel movements that day. I know how to support my body and how to heal from that. What do? Still got some bloating? Keep going. Fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Head down, blinders on, get this job done. That's how we have to approach it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Think of how many years, Deepika, you have had chronic acids in your body. How many years have you been alive? How many years and even for our beautiful vegetarian population, I was vegetarian. Yes, I was for 15 years. I was a practicing Hindu. That's right. Studied under Swami Shivananda. And it was a beautiful life. Listen, the vegetarian lifestyle is awesome, but it is still very acid in terms of the food, right? Number one, it's all cooked food. Number two, especially if you're looking at different modalities of Ayurveda, which I do not believe is superior to what we're doing here. I think this is superior to even Ayurveda. I'm just going to say it. If you want an electric body, you must have an electric source of fuel, of energy. It just is that way. It doesn't matter what kind of body type you have or what's your blood type or I don't know. All of that stuff. The more alive your food, the more alive your body. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. because we've been doing the damage for some time. So it's going to take a little while to undo the damage, you know? And pain comes and goes on the left side below the ribs. Left side below the ribs, listen, everything that we experience in the body is either caused by acidosis or it is a sign of cleansing out the acidosis that we've put there. So if you've been focused on this, you know, I'm just saying we all are going to have all kinds of aches and pains in our body because we've been inflaming our body with acidosis, with acid chemistry. When we inflame the body with acid chemistry, we are going to have all kinds of inflammation. We're going to have all kinds of pain. But the only way to truly turn it around and stop the train and turn it around is by doing this. So pain is going to come and go. I woke up this morning, kidneys are paining me, feeling the kidneys, feeling the kidneys. But my urine is filtering like a boss. And that pain in my kidneys is because major filtration is happening. I'm going to feel discomfort from time to time. That's how it goes, baby. But you're doing it. So keep doing it because you're doing an amazing job. And you just started. This is going to be an awesome experience for you. You're going to have detox symptoms come and go. And you're going to have beautiful energy and you're going to have all of those benefits. I don't know if you guys have watched this yet, Detox 101, what to expect at the end of this whole thing is all in there. The detox symptoms are all in there. Tips and things to do and things to avoid are in that Detox 101. It is in the masterclass playlist series that is linked in the description of this video on YouTube. So you got to go and check out this video on YouTube. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I did not put the video link for this video in on the YouTube. What's 1 second? Copy, link copied, awesome. Edit post, because I stopped putting in all the links on my Facebook side. Just because I didn't want, I like looks on that platform to have it cleaned up. You know what I mean? I actually want to remove the spaces there. There we go. So I want to have that there for you guys so that you can find it quickly. Oh, David. Where is the one where you were just talking? I just saw it. Where did your comment go, David? Where you were talking about, there we go. I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I wanted to save reading it till I got it on the screen. I taught science, computer science, astronomy, biology, phys ed, college nursing, chemistry, life management, and corporate tech training. Wow, what a career. That is amazing. That is amazing. Beautiful job, my friend. Wow. Love the pineapple, grapefruit, orange juice Nancy just made. Yes! Oh my God, this is so exciting. Again, goosebumps. I'm telling you, I got the feels for you guys. I got the feels for you and Nancy, my friend. Full on goosebumps for you guys. You know what that tells me? That tells me that that's when I get the downloads. That's when I get the resonance with you. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, David. Sahar, right? I'm thinking I'm passing a lot of kidney stones, a lot of small white stuff. That small white stuff is, in fact, I don't know if it's actually kidney stones or if that is just, excuse me, if that is just, that's all lymphatic filtration, the filtration of the cellular debris and waste that is in your lymphatic system that until now has been stuck in and around your cells. That is the stuff that leads to everything. That's amazing. Amazing filtration. You're doing it, babe. You are doing it. Wow, thanks. Can't thank you enough. You're welcome, my darling. You are welcome. You're doing it. You're doing it. Keep going. It's going to be so much fun to see how things change for you. I'm so excited that you are here. All the way in India. I'm all the way in Canada. And look at us. It's like we're right here with each other. How cool is that? How cool is this? You know? White flakes. Plus, I was having some back pain also. Excellent. That's great. You're doing it. Keep going. If you're not having any, if you want to help your kidneys, then I recommend taking Chanca Piedra. Did I bring it over here? It was in a little bottle. I did not. The Chanca Piedra, Chanca, and then Piedra is Piedra. It is an herb. It is in Dr. Morse's GI broom, and it is a really good herb. No, it's not. Sorry, I was thinking of Cascara Sagrada, which is in GI broom. Chanca Piedra is an herb, and it is really good. It's actually called stone crusher. Yeah, that's the Native American name for it, because it helps crush up and helps your kidneys filter. It helps get rid of all agglomerations. Remember, when we have high acids in the body, and we have all of this lymphatic debris and metabolic waste in the form, that's what it looks like. These uh, uh, like a snow globe, these flakes. It might look like dandruff, right? When we also have acidosis, acids make our body agglomerate. It makes things stick together. It makes things harden up. And that is what over time, you got these things, this filtration coming into the kidneys, and you don't have proper filtration of it out of your kidneys because your kidneys are not working. Your kidneys are a filter, and it needs to filter out and release and take out this stuff from the lymphatic system. It's a filter for the lymphatic system. And when we have these acids tend to make things stick together. So all of that filtration over time just starts sticking together. It's what causes stones throughout the body, you know? So having some of that, assistance for the kidneys to open up when you feel that kidney pain, that is just your kidneys doing some, finally waking up and turning on, and you're feeling it. So assist your kidneys. Take some Chanca Piedra. I take that. Sometimes I've woken up doubled over, fetal position, in pain because I can't move. The pain in my back was so bad. Took some Chanca Piedra, went back to bed, eventually fell asleep. It was hard. Listened to some of my Paul McKenna sleep meditations and eventually fell back asleep. Really good tip, by the way, if any of you are suffering from insomnia, right? Crystal, listen to that and right away asleep. That Chanca Piedra will help. Love Dr. Joe Dispenza. Yes, my beautiful meditation mentor. I have built my own meditation built on his breakthroughs. Beautiful. So did you see in the description of the video, did you see I did a testimony on his stage a couple years ago in Cancun. Go check it out after this video, which is going to be tuning out soon. I'm going to be heading up, have my shower, get the rest of the morning going. Okay, thank you. I'll have to get it. Yes, get the Chanca Piedra. You're all doing such beautiful work. I love you all so much. Yes, listened. Good morning, Cheryl. We're just about to tune out though. Yes, listened the other night and passed out again. Slept pretty well. Listen to those Paul McKenna playlists. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. All of meditation is a very, very important part of this journey. And David, I knew I was finding resonance with you. I knew those goosebumps were for something. Look at that. Another Dr. Joe Dispenza fan. Super cool. Super cool. Just finished my vegan pesto quinoa dish. Oh my God, it's delicious. All right. Did you post the recipe? What do I need to get? Because I need to go and make that. I need to make that. That sounds delicious. And I can make that in class, and I'm going to sing your praises, lady. You are amazing with your dishes. I so love it. Love bringing these beautiful recipes to you guys so that you can enjoy vibrant living food. It's so good. And if you're going to need to have a little cooked food, this might be the perfect lightly cooked, partially cooked food that you can serve your family. Oh my goodness, cannot wait. All right, my lovely. All right, kitties. All right, kids. Let's go, kids. Oh my God, I feel like David Letterman. Remember he used to call all his everybody kids. All right, kids. All right, kids. You're welcome. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. All right, I'll see you all later, and have a great day wherever you are. My goodness, and if you can't come back later, have a great day. Have a good, juicy day. Mwah. I love you guys so much.